Hi, this is Jim Anderson with Psalmtree CFO, and I am continuing the conversation on internet businesses and disclosures. And in this video, I want to talk about income claims. There's been a lot of talk, and there's a lot of issues surrounding income claims when it comes to doing advertising. And there's, government regulations around all of this stuff. You have to be really careful with income claims. People don't always understand that it takes a lot of work to make money. There are no shortcuts. You got to work hard. You've got to make that clear when you are talking to someone about starting a business. Starting a business is not easy. Most people fail at it. In fact, it's like 95% of businesses fail in the first 5 years. And that's just a reality. And the reason is because most people don't understand what it takes. They haven't counted the cost properly. They haven't planned properly. They've rushed into it. Most people have pipe dreams. And part of this is people who are selling business opportunities have a tendency to make things seem flowery than they really are because they have something to sell. And so consumers need to be protected because they're going to believe what salespeople say. So we got to be careful about the claims that we make. And so that means that when we're talking about selling an affiliate marketing opportunity, or someone to do a side business, since this is a really big thing that's beginning to happen in our society since the pandemic, is that more people are looking for ways to work home. They're working for side hustles. They're looking for ways to make extra money. Because another thing that's happening in our society is inflation. The dollar has not been, the dollar is constantly being inflated. And as a result, our earning power is decreasing over time. I mean, back to the 1950s, you used to be able to support a family on one income and just an average income. Now, someone who's making a nice six-figure income may have a difficulty supporting a family. And there needs to be two incomes. In fact, it's getting even harder. And inflation is increasing at a faster rate than it ever has, and so it's getting harder and harder and harder. The incomes are not going up with the inflation rate, and so income is a real issue. And income claims can create false hopes. People are looking for solutions, and we're out there trying to provide solutions, but they need to understand the realities about it. Let me use an example. Let's say that I'm giving a video testimonial on YouTube about the benefits of affiliate marketing, and I'm talking about how much money can be made. I state that in this business that I am able to make, say, $10,000 a month doing this, and I make that claim. There are a lot of people out there selling affiliate programs and selling money-making opportunities online that make these kinds of claims. And then when you really look closely at it, you find the average person is lucky to make over $100 a month. And so I may have extraordinary success. I'm one of the 100, or maybe the 1% of the people that make more than $100 a month, and I'm disclosing how much I make. There's a big practice of showing your commissions, like, hey, I'm able to make this much. Look, I'll prove it. I'll show you my back office. And that's great. It means that, hey, yeah, I made this much money, but you're implying that they can do the same thing if they follow you. You'll tell them exactly what you did, and they'll get the same results. It's not true. That doesn't tell them all the work that you did It doesn't tell them the long hours you may have put in to make that happen, to get to the point where you're at making the income that you're making. So, what you have to do is disclose that it's going to take a lot of work. You're going to need to disclose that they're not going to be able to get the kind of results that you got. So when you're making these income claims, you've got to go with the proper disclosures. You need to, a good way to do this is make a text disclosure simultaneously with that claim that you're making. That you're doing this in video, you need to have a disclaimer along with that income claim. That is a disclosure that they're not going to be able to duplicate these results. It's going to be highly improbable that they will, and it's going to take a lot of work to make. So you can say that these results are not typical, and make an earning disclaimer. You can also do that at the beginning, at the end of videos. If you've seen investment opportunity videos, you may have seen, or discussions, or online about investing, you may have seen these disclosures, and the SEC requires them, and they have specific wording that needs to be used. There's legal phrases that need to be made. You may see these disclosures in ads for drugs in commercials on TV. We are probably going to need to start doing those kinds of disclosures with business opportunities. I'm not talking just affiliate programs, but any kind of business opportunity online. And this is the kind of thing that I'm talking about. So here's an example of a disclosure that might be good. I'm not an attorney. I can't tell you that this is going to protect you from, give you all the legal protection that you need. Just talking from some of my experience here and common sense and what makes, this is for educational value. You want to, you will want to consult an attorney to actually look for the actual wording that you may need to use, but you may need to put something like this text at the beginning or at the end of your video, maybe both, to make sure that people understand that these claims that you're making are not going to get the results that you were claiming. And you don't have to worry about this hurting your sales. Because, you made a claim and now you're telling them they're not going to be able to do it. Well, geez, why even make the claim in the first place? Yeah, that's true. You've basically told them it's possible, but it's very unlikely. But it will make you more trustworthy, because when they know when you are willing to go above and beyond and make sure that it's clear that they understand that this is going to take a lot of work, that it's highly unlikely, the odds are small, most people fail, it's going to get you better quality leads. The people that are going to run away with a disclaimer are probably people you don't want anyway. So with that, I appreciate you taking a listen of this. I hope that as a Christian business owner, you have the same commitment to integrity that I do. I'm sure that you do. And we want to change the culture out there in the marketplace to build trust and to make sure that people are treated fairly, that our weights and measures are accurate. And with that, God bless and thank you.